What's up? What's up? So I want to go over some mages today, and this is important. I feel like it's important because I feel like mages can single-handedly win you the game. Just because hunters are really hard to play right now into double backline and tank comps, and mages can single-handedly win you the game. So, without further ado, let's get started. So I've already recorded this like once. I'm still kind of iffy about where I want everybody, so I kind of want to start from the top and go to the bottom. So start with the top. Number one spot. It's what everybody wants to know. Not a surprise to anybody. Cilla. I think Cilla is the strongest mage in the game. That should not be a shock to literally anybody. Why is she the strongest god in the game? Her 3, incredibly safe. You can't really do anything about it. If you have to determine whether she's going to use it or not use it, and even if she does use it, it's going to be into her tower or her phoenix or her titan, and you're going to have to be diving her and taking damage. You're most likely going to die because she's going to root you in the tower or the phoenix or the titan. On top of that, you're going to be probably hit by a crush, and her team's going to be following you into the tower and the phoenix, so you're probably going to die getting the kill. So that's one thing. Another thing, her ult is, on top of being super hard hitting, here, you get move speed. So you don't even gotta use it. You don't even gotta use it for damage. If you're ever in a situation that you feel like you're gonna die, and you need to get out, and you don't have your 3, you can just ult, and you're out. Like, you're just gone. Like, nobody can really catch you, honestly. And that's just facts. You're either getting out with your 3 or you're getting out with your ult and then turning around and using your ult and then still running away. And this is why I deem her the strongest right here. Purely off her 2. This thing fucking hits so hard, honestly. On top of the percentage pen being really fucking good, the max rank debuff for the 25% magical protection reduce is fucking good. I think my child has escaped, but never mind that. Yeah, I mean, it's just really good. On top of already getting magical, I'm sorry. Let me hold on. It's the 25% magical protection reduce is already good, considering you're getting percentage pen already. On Cilla, I'm pretty much here. I'll show you. I'll show you. So on Cilla, I'm pretty much getting like I'm probably getting Obshard, and then I'm getting Rada Tahuti. So where's the abilities at? There they are. So on top of Rada giving 10%, on top of Obshard giving technically 20%? I hope it is. Or I'm gonna look stupid. I don't know my items. Okay, so it's technically 30%. My bad. I'm sorry. So you're pretty much with those 2 items sitting at you're sitting at a consistent 30% plus the reduced 25%, which this debuff applies before the percentage pen. So you're not getting as much as you would from the percentage, but it's a lot. That's essentially 55% like pen. essentially. Not really. It's probably more. It's probably a lot. It's probably a lot less than that because I don't feel like doing math. But it's a fucking lot, and you're doing a lot of damage. Okay, just know that. And on top of her one, you can get double, triple roots, whatever. Insanely good god. I went on a tangent. I'm sorry. Now for number 2. Now this is where I was kind of like stuck here on my last recording. I think I'll put Persephone. Yeah. yeah, okay. I'll put Persephone here. Although I don't acknowledge her as being that good, I can't really say that she isn't. I can't say that she doesn't just fucking run games entirely with her plants. That's really it. Like, if you let this god do what she needs to do with her plants, you're dying. Your entire team is just gonna be dying over and over and over. You're like, if she sets up plans in front of your objectives, someone's always going to be constant rotating, like going back to base and healing, just constant. And you're going to lose your tower, you're going to lose your phoenix. Even if they don't even got to go to bull, they don't got to do anything but sit in front of your tower, and you just start losing your tower. You just start losing it, and then you start losing your phoenix, and then what? Then you just lose the game. And that's that, honestly. She's pretty safe. Kind of hard to run this god down. Especially with her ult up. If she has her ult up, you're not running her down unless you have beads up or you're ulting. I mean, there's a few situations where you can run her down, like you could force her to jump and all in her, or like she could play aggressively with her jump and you all in her that way. But other than that, she's pretty hard to kill. Pretty annoying as fuck. Like if you kill this god in lane, you have to be getting an objective, like a tower or a bull. You have to. And that's that. I think she sits comfortably at the number 2. I might be wrong. There might be another god in this list that might be better. It's just, this is what I feel is good. This is what I feel is, you know, good. Very good. This one's gonna throw people off. So Chong got in the number 3. This god has been slept on for a while. It's kind of hard to. She was the issue I was having with the last recording, because I have to sit here and think, well, is she better than these other gods? And I think she is. I 100% think she is. Now, a lot of you might not think so. Like, you're like, hey, I run her in my games. And I just die, or if she has no escape, so it's hard to like, you know, position or shit like that. But she has anti-heal in her kit. She has insane damage with her 1 and her 3, and she has a heal that scales off of power, and you're practically only building full power on your mages. Like, you're not really building anything else. You're pretty much only going full damage. She has an immunity. Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. So you get a free beads and Aegis. And she has an ult that stuns. So with all this combined, she's one of the hardest gods to run down. Along with her passive giving her move speed when she dances. On top of her cooldowns being so low, 12 seconds. 20 seconds going down to 14. 6 seconds. 90 seconds. So pair low cooldown with survivability with anti-heal. You're probably on her already getting beads Aegis, or you're getting blink. You're never dying on this god, honestly. If you're dying, you're more out of position than anything. I think my child has ran away again. Shit. But anyways, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. I don't really have much to say about her other than she's good. You should play her, and that's really it. So that was number 3, right? So number 4, we're gonna be getting on to Thoth Daddy. Thoth is so low just because he gets called out really easy with his dash not being a leap. Not having a leap dash is a huge downside, especially since it can be knocked up or anything like that. It's really hard to interrupt his dash. If his dash, I mean, it's really hard to hold on. It's hard to use the dash because it gets interrupted. There we go. If his dash is more like Agni's, where you can't get knocked up in the dash, he would probably skyrocket like fucking all the way up to 2 or 1, the number 2 or 1 spot. But insanely low cooldowns, insane fucking damage, super safe poke, super hard to run down. The only problem is just run double backline with double blink, you're dead. Like you're getting caught by everything, in all honesty. And that's really all I had to say about that. Like I've played Thoth quite a bit. My team's played Thoth quite a bit. My friends have played Thoth quite a bit. I could probably safely say, if you're running into like a lot of Kabrakens, you're running into a lot of Fenrirs, you're running into a lot of Sukis, Thors, Naja, you know, anybody who just really shuts down his dash and can get on him, that's what puts him in the number 4 spot. There's just so many gods that can get on him, and there's nothing his team can do about it. Unless your team is so super coordinated that no matter what happens, you're gonna always be safe to dash, and that's not always gonna happen. Even with the best teams, your dash is getting caught somewhat. Even with the best of teams, you will get caught with your dash at least once. And that's all. I mean, that's it. That's all I gotta say about him as well. And then Baba at number 5. There's nothing to say. You build warlocks. You camp on your house, and you win. Only problem is, our jump can get canceled. Sorry. Only issue is her jump can be canceled, and it's hard. It's honestly hard to survive. Like if you get caught without your jump, you're dead, just like any other god. But the fact that your jump can be canceled before you even use it, huge downside. The only way you survive without your dash is if you just ult, and if you just ult, you're only pretty much using your ult if you're getting backlined, or if you're like really trying to secure a kill. Other than that, she hits really fucking hard. You could probably still throw her higher than 5. You could argue any of these gods being higher than what they are, but this is how I feel it should be. There's not really much I could say about Baba. You need a team. You just need a team for all these gods to work, for the most part. It'll just be easier if you so if you're a solo queue type of person, these gods will help you a lot. The top 3 gods will obviously help you a lot. So Cilla, Persephone, and Chong. Those 3 gods in solo queue and duo queue could probably just win you the game. I would say with Thoth and Baba, you probably need a team that knows what they're doing to play those gods. And yeah, sorry, I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything right here. No, Jamie, I told you no. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay. And obviously, there's a lot of mages that are just skyrocketing in power right now. That you could also argue being in the top 5 other than these gods, you know, like Soul. Soul is really fucking good. Kronos is really fucking good. Baron is really fucking good. Afro is really good. Still. Hell's still good. Ebo, Vulcan. You can argue any of these gods being top 5, but this is my top 5. This is what I feel. If you play these gods, I feel like you should win. For the most, at least the top 3. In most games, I'm pretty much banning Cilla Thoth if I'm not playing him. And then I build a team comp around countering Persephone. That's how I see. That's how I see it. That'll probably change. I'll probably build a team comp around countering Thoth instead of Persephone, but I still just hate. I just hate playing against Thoth, honestly. I think everybody does. But I think that's it. So to recap, Cilla number 1, Persephone number 2, Chong number 3, Thoth number 4, and Bala number 5. That's my top 5. That's what I feel like you should probably be playing. If you're not playing these gods, then just play whatever you want. Who cares? But these are what you should be playing if you want to win. If you want to win, play any of these 5 gods. It's kind of hard to rank these gods in power, considering they all have similar power, but it's whatever. It's whatever. And if you need an example of how to build any of these gods, or like if you are just not sure of what items you should be building on mages, I have a video somewhere on my channel. Probably, actually, you know what? It's a video I just uploaded like a few days ago. It'll be in the description somewhere, but yeah, that has some example builds that I go over in there. So if you just let me know, like, what are your top 5? It could be anything. It doesn't even have to involve these 5 gods at all. It could be your top 5 favorite mages. Could be anything, whatever. What's your top 5? Let me know. I have to go take care of my child now. I'll see you guys later, I hope. Bye bye.